Good morning, Minneapolis. Woo-hoo. And welcome to Gymnastic City, USA. Yeah. I'm Wendy Blackshaw, CEO of Minnesota Sports and Events, and it's finally here, and we are so excited. Over the next week, we will be welcoming some of the best elite athletes in the world, many of whom will be competing to represent Team USA in Paris later this summer. In total, nearly 6,000 participants, and some of these gymnasts are here today. Thank you guys for coming. As tens of thousands of fans are going to flock to Minneapolis to celebrate one of the most popular sports of the Olympic Games. For an event of this magnitude, we have been planning for over a year. We have so many exciting events and festivities. Briefly, I'm going to give you a sneak preview. So Flip Zone, presented by Target, opens on Thursday, and that's right outside Target Center, and it will wind down here to Target Field Plaza. There'll be interactive games, gymnastics activities, and a 20-foot free fall into a big airbag. There'll be big screen TVs, so even if you don't have a ticket, you can watch what's happening in real time outside Target Center. Minnesota Sports and Events will open Promenade du Nord this Thursday. Nicollet Mall will be transformed into a Parisian street market with streets lined with flowers and music, entertainment, and best of all, a market featuring 60 local Minnesota makers. Two of our vendors are actually here today. Try the macaroons, they're amazing. We're kicking off Promenade du Nord in grand fashion with more than 1,000 gymnasts from around the world who will dance to a mashup from, of course, Prince music. This will take place at 11:45 on Thursday on Nicollet Mall between 8th and 11th Streets. USA Gymnastics for All Gym Fest is currently happening at the Minneapolis Convention Center. There is truly something for everyone. Bringing the Olympic trials to Minnesota has been a true partnership, and so many people have participated. Lily and our friends at USAG, we have so appreciated the great partnership over the past year. Thank you for choosing Minnesota. And just an FYI, we would like to be a regular stop on your rotation, just FYI. Thank you to the members of the legislature who are here today. Your hard work helped to secure the Olympic trials, and we thank you so much. Representative Kaeli Her, Senator Fong Her, Representative Matt Norris, Senator Kelly Morrison, Senator Housley, Representative Aaron Kegel, Representative Dean Erdahl, and Senator Jeremy Miller. Huge thanks, and of course, the First Lady, thank you too. I know you have a lot of influence. Huge thanks to the teams at the City of Minneapolis, Target Center, Meet Minneapolis, and the Timberwolves. And finally, thank you to Sandy Sweetser, our Executive Director of the Local Organizing Committee, and Debbie Estes, our EVP of Events. These two have worked so incredibly hard to make this an amazing event for everybody. Team MNSE has been working 24/7, so these guys need a round of applause, and then they need a vacation. I'm incredibly honored to introduce Governor Tim Walz. Governor Walz has been a crucial advocate for bringing amazing events like the Olympic trials to our home state. Governor Walz recognizes the positive economic, reputational, and social impact these events bring to Minnesota, and as a former educator and football coach, he gives Minnesota kids the opportunity to see Simone Biles and dream about what is possible. And he's a big SUNY Lee fan. Governor Walz.
Thanks, Wendy.
Thank you so much.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Minnesota, welcome to Minneapolis, and welcome to Gymnastic City, USA. To Wendy and the team at Minnesota Sports and Event, I can't tell you how grateful I am. We know how to do this, whether it's the Big Ten men's and women's basketball tournaments, whether it's Super Bowls, whether it's the 40th anniversary of the release of Purple Rain and the parties that go with it. Folks that are rejuvenating, folks that are committed to this great city, to the downtown council, the folks that are here. And Mayor, we said last week, there is momentum that you can feel. There's momentum for growth. There's momentum for positive. And having USA Gymnastics in this spot, we could not be prouder. It's exciting to see all of the enthusiasm around this. We're starting to watch the paper as the Olympic trials are going and the dreams are being made. And then as we get ready to see these great athletes represent our country in Paris, it's super exciting. So I can't tell you, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. You heard that list. Bipartisan group of legislators that understand what it means to invest in these things to make a difference, both culturally and economically for not only Minneapolis, but for the entire state. And for that, I'm great. And to the city council members, great to have you here. Great to see this enthusiasm. And I get to do something that's really fun as governor. Not most of it is very fun, but this is actually very fun. I get to issue official proclamations. So you thought we were just pretending when we said Gymnastics USA? Now, therefore, I, Tim Walz, Governor of Minnesota, do hereby proclaim June 24th through the 30th, 2024 as Gymnastic City, USA. Here we go. Wendy, thank you. Turn back out all week, folks.
Thank you, Governor. I can't tell you how amazing it feels to finally hear that it's Gymnastic City, USA week in Minnesota. Next, I am incredibly honored to introduce Senator Amy Klobuchar. Besides being the senior senator from Minnesota and serving our great state for 17 years, her unwavering commitment to the empowerment of women is second to no one. There is no greater friend to the Olympic movement and women athletes than Senator Klobuchar. In her leadership role as the co-chair of the Senate Olympic and Paralympic Caucus, among other important initiatives, she fiercely fought and delivered on equal pay and benefits for Team USA women athletes in the 24 games. Minnesotans have come to know her as a friend and a committed fighter for the entire state from Warroad to Marshall. Probably most importantly, she might be Minnesota's #1 sports fan. One of my favorite things to do after any Minnesota sporting event is to check out what Senator Klobuchar has tweeted out, and I love that no matter where she is in the world, she has time to still think about the Twins, the Wolves, the Lynx, and all the Minnesota teams. Please welcome Senator Amy Klobuchar.
Wendy. Wow. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you for your incredible leadership of so many events all over our state. And yes, one of my favorite tweets was one of those great memorable games when the Timberwolves were ahead of the Nuggets like by 30 points. And I said, I want to go to bed, but I can't because I'm a Minnesota sports fan and anything can go wrong. I am so proud to be the co-chair of the Bipartisan Olympics Caucus over in the Senate. I chair a lot of things, but that is a lot more fun than, say, the Rules Committee, I'll tell you right now. Lili, welcome to this great city and this great state. Thank you to the governor, the mayor, the legislators that work so hard to make this a reality so that we can call this Gymnastic City, USA. So you could not have picked a better place to host the 2024 Olympic trials. Look at our track record from the NCAA Final Four for both men's and women's basketball, to the Summer X Games, to the Paralympic trials for swimming and track and field. And I like these two together. To the Olympic trials for curling and Super Bowl 52. I mean, you know, they're kind of the same, all right? But we are a gymnastics state too, home to some of the best junior club programs, outstanding college gymnastics, and elite Olympic level gymnasts. From Gopher alum and Spring Park native Shane Wiskus, five-time Pan American Championship medalist, and of course, Minnesota's own Suni Lee. So many people got up at the last Olympics at like 3 in the morning just to watch her routines live. And she became a 3-time medalist. And I'm excited because I told Lili that these two guys over here are great to be ringers if they need people on the men's team at the last minute. I myself have only done the log roll. That was my best event in high school, where you just roll down the mat. So I think what we know about the Olympics, it's an event where the entire world comes together to cheer on their nation, to feel the emotion as a team rallies from behind to pull off a victory, to hold their breath as a gymnast flies through the air before sticking the landing. That's what we did, Minnesota. We stuck the landing on this event. We worked for years, and that is because we believe that these events are so important for our state and so important for this city to highlight everything that we have to offer. I got my sports fan focus from my dad. I see a friend back there who knows what I'm talking about. My dad loved sports, and he saw it as a way, as a scrabbly kid from Ely could come up and play basketball when he was only 5'6" and play in the state championship. And I think we see this in these incredible athletes, from Suni Lee and Shane to Simone Biles. So we wish the athletes best of luck. We can't wait to get the games rolling, and that is why we're here today. We are here today as well to welcome this incredible leader, Li Liang, that's a lot of Lees, Li Liang, to Minnesota. Li became president and CEO of USA Gymnastics in 2019, where she led the organization through a much-needed transformation. On the national level, we knew how important this was. You know what was going on. They needed a new person to come in and make it work. She did that. She took on a job at a really, really hard time. Under her leadership, USA Gymnastics took on a new mission, prioritizing athlete health and safety. She brings to her role years of sports management experience and a lifelong love of gymnastics. The future of USA Gymnastics couldn't be in better hands. It's now my honor to introduce Li Liang. Thank you, Li.
Thank you so much, Senator Klobuchar. Really appreciate those kind words. Thank you to Wendy and team as well. Thank you, Governor Walz and Mayor Frey, too. We owe all of you so much more than just a huge thank you, obviously not just for this warm welcome, but also for all of the work that everyone in Minneapolis and also the state of Minnesota has put in to set the stage for what will be an amazing week at Gymnastics City USA 2024. So Gymnastics City USA is the single largest event that USA Gymnastics has ever put on. Yeah. It is a culmination of our 4 very biggest events: the USA Gymnastics Championships, National Congress and Trade Show, Gymnastics for All Gym Fest, as well, and of course, the Olympic Trials. So never before have these events ever been put on at the same time, let alone in one single city. And as Wendy or someone pointed out earlier, that we have some athletes here today who are competing at USA Gymnastics Championships. So please, again, give them a round of applause. Wish them the best of luck as they pursue their gymnastics dreams. So Minneapolis Sports and Events and the city of Minneapolis have been tremendous partners in what has been an enormous undertaking. Everyone has worked to bring together the city and the state to make this an unforgettable experience for athletes and fans alike. We are really, truly so grateful for the local support of Target as well for Gymnastics City USA in helping make the fan experience truly world-class. And it's amazing to think that we are already in our 4th day of Gymnastics City USA. We have a total of 9, so we have 6 more to go. But I said earlier in terms of who's counting, how many days we have. But as this week progresses, gymnastics fans are in quite for a show. So on Wednesday night at the Convention Center, we will be announcing the trampoline gymnasts who will compete for Team USA at the Olympic Games in Paris. On Saturday night at the Olympic Trials, we will be announcing the men's artistic Olympic team. On Sunday, the women's artistic team will be announced, and all of those Olympians will be joined by our rhythmic gymnastics Olympian, Evita Griskanas, in a grand finale to close out the week at Target Center in a massive celebration on Sunday night. But they actually won't be the only Olympians on site. So on Saturday and Sunday at Target Center, we will be recognizing the 1984 and 2004 Olympic teams. We will welcome legends such as Carly Patterson, Bart Connor, Kathy Johnson-Clark, Paul and Morgan Hamm, just to name a few, and there will be a few surprise guests as well. So it is so gratifying to see so many legends coming back to the sport. The past 3 years since the last Olympic trials has been an incredible journey for the athletes, for the sport, and for USA Gymnastics as an organization, as Senator Klobuchar mentioned. And we are now at a moment of complete and total sheer excitement. Excitement about the sport and its amazing athletes, excitement about the future, and excitement about the Olympic Games as well. We know Minneapolis and the entire state of Minnesota shares in our excitement, and we are also cannot wait and so excited to be able to share USA Gymnastics and Gymnastics City USA with all of you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate all of the work and the support in the lead up to this. And I hope you all enjoy an incredible week of gymnastics that lies ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lily. And finally, here to provide the final official welcome to the city of Minneapolis, and maybe the only mayor in the country who can claim to have been a member of Team USA as a long-distance runner. Please help me welcome Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry. He's going to take us home.
Oh my gosh.
We need more context.
Yeah, the more context. We'll provide it. Well, first, Gymnastics City USA, everybody. You heard it from our governor himself. You heard it from our United States Senator. Minneapolis is the city that's going to bring it all together. Wendy Blackshaw, your whole team, thank you so much. And Lily, I'll tell you, you made the right decision in choosing Minneapolis because, as the governor and our United States Senator stated, we know how to do large-scale events, and we know how to do them really well. From the Super Bowl to the NCAA Final Four, from world-class events, we make sure that we're going to roll the red carpet out for all of your athletes, not just the ones that are making the Olympics, but recognizing that there are a huge chunk of them where this is the culmination of a whole lot of work. And they might not ever go to Paris, but they're going to be competing here. They will have trained for, in some cases, 10 to 12 years to get to the place where they're at now. And to provide the context on my background, so 16 years ago, I competed in the Olympic trials in New York City for the marathon. Now, I had already competed with Team USA at the Pan American Games, finishing the lonely 4th place just behind the medals. But the point is this. When I went into the Olympic trials, I knew that my chances of making the team were relatively slim. I was ranked about 10th in the country, but to make the Olympics, you got to be in the top 3. And the difference between me as a 10th place person and the 5th place was a pretty significant amount. Again, I was ranked 10th to get to the Olympics. You got to be top 3. And so I knew going in that the chances weren't great. And so the Olympic trials in and of themselves were kind of my Olympics. This was my great opportunity to shine, to compete in front of friends and family, and to really celebrate all the great work that happened. Now, that will be the case for so many athletes that are coming to Minneapolis. And so our legislators, thank you for making it all possible. Our council member, Michael Rainville, thank you so much for making it possible. To our governor and our senator who have been working tirelessly to bring large-scale events like this to our city, thank you, thank you. It is your work that is going to make sure that the culmination of all of the work from these athletes is done in fine form. And so this is really a moment to celebrate. We're so proud to have USA Gymnastics in Minneapolis. And everyone, let's go celebrate this amazing week. Thank you so much.
That was a great segue. That was good.